Welcome back one and all to more Trails in the Sky. Last time left off, we did another round tournament, and now we are headed to the Laravel news station to talk to Nail. But there's military. What's your business here? We've been ordered to keep a strict eye on the employees here. Okay, military has been keeping a close eye on the business. That ain't good. All things considering I'm with the military right now. Lots of editors and writers already got sick. They always get sick near deadline. It's an unfortunate cocktail of stress, insomnia, and a poor diet, if you ask me. Or they're just playing hooky. The results are still the same either way. Hey, Nail. Pardon us. Yeah, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Well, miracles never cease. So I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absolutely cheerful mood when she got back from it. Cool. Now about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. You get a good look. Got some background on those big shots. Is this from the Royal Army? Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts. But keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. Let's start with Big Man on Campus. Colonel Alan Richard, born 1168 in the ruined region of Liberal. Graduated head of his class from the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to the Staff of Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him the first commander of the new branch. Pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago. So Dad really was a colonel. I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. Second in command, let's go. Colonel Canon Amathea, born 1157 in Liberal's capital city of Brownsville. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation. 1201, reassigned to the newly formed Intelligence Division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again. Another intellectual big shot, sounds like. That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. Now let's go with Mystery Man in Red. Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belger, age and nationality unknown. Member of a jester who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the military division. Previous activities unknown. He's in disguise all along. He's not even from Liberal. And what's with this odd job as a mercenary being one big blank spot? I don't know. Jaeger. Oh, it was the Jaegers. That's a jester. Jaeger Corps are known as the best mercenaries in the business for good reason. No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter. It's a possibility. And I think I've heard of this jester somewhere before. Now we're done with the folder. Thanks for this, Nail. At least we know a little more about what we're dealing with. As long as it's useful. I've learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around too. Juicy tidbits? For example, First Lieutenant Julius Schwartz, the Royal Guardsman currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Captain Almathea. Really now? You never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Cannon's got the brains, Julius got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. Ah, I see, I imagine so. Looks like Julia's always been the super serious, knightly type, huh? Next up, this has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know Princess Claudia, right? Princess Claudia sounds familiar. If memory serves, she was orphaned when the crown prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right, she's not well known, but she's direct descendant of the Queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in a royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. And it seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Huh? That's not super unusual for rich families, but still, just gross. That's not the point. The issue here is who is this someone? Ah, spot on, kid. Could it be? Not bad, kid. It is Colonel Richard. He who's been scouting foreign countries for suitable candidates, looks like. I knew it. But isn't that kind of weird? Yeah, sorry about that. How would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage? Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now, there's something I want from you two. Huh? Now you want us to win a tournament and get some information at the dinner party, right? Is that about the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you? Hey, I got your information. This is called a give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful. Alright, we'll let you know if we find anything. And that's what I like to hear. Though if all goes well today, I might not even need to rely on you two. Excuse me for a sec. Fireball News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call in. Oh, it's starting now. Okay, got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut and run on you, but I've got to go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a long night. The sun's going down as it is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyways. I'm only up during the daytime while that crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can kick back and relax while I'm out. Gotcha. Good luck with your work. You too. Don't screw up tomorrow's match. Well now, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild and then go to the hotel. We have to report the information that Nail got for us. Fine by me. So, back to the guild to report in. Yeah, okay, now time to report in. Still, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It is a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kurt, not by a sledge. True, we just got lucky. We had Zen along with Olivier's guns and magic to cover our mistakes. They're the only reason we've made it as far as we have. You two are very humble, a rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well, so Second Lieutenant Lawrence is part of the Jaeger Corps, or more specifically the Jaeger Corps known as Jester. First I've heard that name definitely. I best look it up. Did the Guild and Jaeger Corps ever work together? No, not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make our business not to interfere in matters of the state, you see, whereas the Jaegers largely revel in such matters. They're often avoid important disputes and play quite some opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. They don't sound very nice, so I take it there's no chance of getting any information on this. I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship's championship. This has nothing to do with the competition, so yeah, if you'd please. Thank you, Elaine. How do I pronounce that? I've been struggling with that for the past few videos. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection. Okay. A member of the Royal family will be arriving in Groundsel during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know that this is the first time someone from the family has come to Lyreborough since the war 10 years ago. So this is a fairly significant news. I see, you're right. It does seem connected to the talk of Princess Claudia's marriage. I don't actually know a thing about the Imperial Royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever met is Olivier. The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here. Well, 16? Geez, we're only 16 ourselves. It is an appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. But unless we're reverted to the much more repressed time, it is much too soon for marriage. Indeed, as I said, I suspect there's a political motive to push for wedlock, and finding the motive will no doubt prove to be the most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. If we can earn the invite to the castle, we bet we'd be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win at tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this is, maybe. I've got something for you here. What the heck is this? The sewers. We've always kept a few on hand at the capital branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open up access to the gates near the Grand Arena. There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might for a suitable training ground. Bring it. We could totally use a warm-up. Thank you, Elaine. Yeah, I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just two of you, you're toast. No problem there. We'll head down with Zin and Olivier after we meet up with them tomorrow. Man, it took a long time to load. Whoa, it's late. We should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two! Oh, what's going on? We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as part of the counter-terrorism measures, so it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock if it's all possible. You two should be good. You two should go on home. Don't you think it's a little obnoxious if we need to go after 9 o'clock? It's the higher ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where do you two live? We're staying at the hotel in the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a sec. I could swear I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey, those kids are in the tournament. Now that you mention it, were you guys in the audience? We were on security detail. The match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight. Very well, we accept. Thanks for escorting us. We appreciate it. You've got to be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special ops types just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads. Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful to Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck at tomorrow's match. Oh, thank you. We'll do everything we can. This is kind of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about Colonel Richard's plot. They seem to think the Intelligence Division are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down from Challenger Command, they accept it as truth. Well, I hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us after all. Regardless of anything else, it'll be wise not to stir up trouble with the rank and file soldiers. What do you say we stay in a room tonight and just rest up? Okay. We're gonna get more plot. Yep, more plot's happening. Did you just hear something? Be on alert. When we go inside to be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we've got a trespasser. There might be explosives set, so be careful. Well, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you, no questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me. No way, I'm fine, let's go inside. Alright. Huh? It looks like he got away. That's strange, I don't get a sense that anyone's been in here. Or does it feel like there's any trap set? You can seriously tell that kind of thing. I guess that's all that was left behind. A letter. Tonight at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? And what cathedral? The huge church over in the West Block? It's almost 10 now. Well, it sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not! What was that for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just now say that they were going to reinforce nice patrols? You could bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block too. Alright, still I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself then, huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any trouble getting in the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if I'm doing this, scooping out a situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay... Hey. I'm no less abrasive than you are. I can handle it myself, and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not going to work on me this time. Still, it's not what I meant. I know it's not what you meant. It's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me, or more, you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? How can you tell I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me, not even for very long anyway. I'm impressed, huh? Alright, if you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now though, so we should hurry. Okay, but I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on then. I should make my way there, but just in case, I'm going to use healing magic. I have to get to the West Block. Oh. Looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll be led back to the hotel. We have to study their movements and take whatever chances we can get past them undetected. Okay. Oh, thank God, the zoom out. Okay, that went as well as one could expect. And there's one there too, I couldn't see. I always hate stealth missions. Let me study the map. So I need to get to here. Bet they have a guy at the gate. Guess I can go through the south block to get there. Don't see the guard. Nope, that's not gonna work either. The only way to go is the opposite direction. Okay, going down the south block. Okay, map one more time, and west block is this hop, skip, and a jump past the Bracer Guild. Okay, I'm almost there. Damn it! I just go back one and I'm back to the hotel. Okay, I'll get around this. Give me a second. Okay, so I made it back to West Block. And I have to make it to this... No, the cathedral's here, so I have to make it here. I can't go up, so I have to go down. And West Block corners are so fucking cramped. Making it difficult to see around. It's like there's only one guard in this whole circle. Okay, I made it past the guard. Good, I'm almost there. Alright, we made it. Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go on first. Stay close. Okay. I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood, huh? Aha, you came after all. The nun? You? Aren't you the nun from before, the one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did before. I assume you got my message. That letter was yours, but why did you send something so secretive like that just to say thanks? I get it now. It was all her doing. It was her all along, huh? You've been observant, Joshua. Pardon me. Allow me to get more comfortable. What? Lieutenant Julius Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Ruin, right? Yes, it was. It has been that long, but it hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Wait, hold on a sec. Why are you in that getup? And why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First to close, the Septon Church has deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Okay, the answer to your question why I called you here. If you would win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to eat to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only one we can hope. You're the only one that we have hope. Well, then that's kind of unexpected. As you're participating in this competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? Really now? Almighty Audios, thank you for the gift most sacred. In that case, I only have one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. The non-involvement rule still applies, even in a situation like this, but we'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please take this with you. What's this? Give this to the headmaid Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under a very heavy guard by the special opsmen, but you must trust Hilda. With her help, you'll be able to speak with Her Majesty. Right, sounds like one heck of a lady. Got it, we'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Huh, pathetic, isn't it? I was deceived and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on others' help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. To say it, but there is a chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain you'll do just fine. That Calvadian martial artist is extremely skilled, and you are both the children of Cassius Bright. You mean you know Dad? You know our dad too? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in the Royal Army, the Divine Blade, at all. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the Royal Academy. If not for him, I would not be as nearly skilled as I am. I can't believe it that Dad's never used anything except the staff. I guess he must have given up the sword after he decided to become a bracer. His goal was to kill his opponents. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose a bow staff as his weapon, or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure he hoped that you'd inherit the same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua, Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us, this is the Groundsel City Guard. Due to terrorist threat, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but would you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Quiet, alright, thank you. Just a moment, please, I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. Do I have to sneak back to the hotel? Well, you managed to avoid the patrol so far. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment and then head back to the hotel. Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. I never would have imagined that it'll be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't the one you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before? Well... Oh, sorry, forget what I said. Gotta remember the rules. Estelle, I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I'll try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life, all under the same sky. And every person you meet has a personality and a history and a story to tell. Their one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without a reason, or a motive, or an excuse. And it's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua, I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself to accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. This guy, Dad, but most of all you. Joshua. So I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad ever comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. The stars as my witness. Okay, then we'll have ourselves a deal. Estelle? All my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me you've got to tell me, and I'll tell you what I've got to tell you. What? Oh, is this about the thing you had on your mind? Yep. Come on, we're gonna have to psych yourself up for it. Psych myself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I don't really mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. Although I guess the situation does kind of feel right, but still no dice, not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now, all because you've got a big talk plan. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. Show those special ops types. I can't laugh now. We're in there. Even he's laughing. You really are your father's daughter. That's supposed to mean you better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow. I think the whole conversation was kind of funny. Like, funny in a good way, not in a bad way. Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy over full of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast flaming, stinking dispersions at me. They've tightened up security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Are you two ready? Yeah, we went to bed really early, so we didn't have any problems. And Elaine sent us something that might give us an edge. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He really seems to know just what you need and when you need it. So you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate is at the north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, we can muster up one, because one more has it. And with that, I'll call it the end of the episode. I don't imagine there'll be much thing of interest in the sewers, and I don't want to waste time on another grinding episode. So, next time we meet, final round, here we come. So next time, everybody.